one who lost control. But in the end I'll be the last man standing. I am the one whose soul is sold.
Hey guys, KeepBotting here with Let's Play the Elder Scrolls Arena Episode 1 getting started. Let's jump right into it. I've got DOSBox right here, which is what I use to run Arena. The reason I run a program inside of another program like this is because old games can't be run on newer computers. That sounds a little backward, but it's true. Alright, let's just go. Alright, and I'm in the game. Let's do this. Best techniques are passed on by the survivors. Gaiden Shinji Blade Master, First Era 947. I'm going to try to read this fast. For centuries, different factions battled in petty wars and border conflicts until in 2E896, Tibur Septim crushed all those who opposed him and took control, proclaiming himself as emperor. Still, the bitter years of war had its effect on the populace. The name Tamriel, Elvish for dawn's beauty, seldom fell from anguished lips and was soon forgotten. In a place where life and death were a different side of the same coin tossed every day, the people of the known world began calling the land of their sorrow the Arena. Now, 492 years after Tibur Septim took control and kept the peace, the land of Arena has a new threat. The Emperor Ural Septim VII celebrates his 43rd birthday, but jealous hearts desire the throne and plot his downfall. It is said that hope flies on death's wings. Prepare then, for as the Elder Scrolls foretold, it will be here that your adventure begins. Those things scroll by way too fast. I hope you guys got all that. Alright, we're going to start a new game. Ural Septim IV, Emperor of Tamriel, stands with Thalin, leader of the Imperial Guards. They had been summoned by Jagar Tharn, Imperial Battle Mage of the Empire, on rumors of treachery. The Emperor is betrayed. And transported to a dimension of Tharn's choosing. After months of preparation, Jagar Tharn takes the throne. These scroll by much slower, so it's easier for me to read them. Rhea Silmain, once Tharn's apprentice, is captured before she can warn the Elder Council of the Imperial Battle Mage's treachery. Manipulating the essence of magic, Tharn prepares to take the true Emperor's place as ruler of the known land. The Imperial Wizard wastes no time in gathering his servants and turning them into twisted counterparts of the Emperor's Guard. How do you wish to select your class? I can either generate my class or I can select my class. I'm going to make this fun, and I'm going to generate it. Okay, here we go. 10 questions should be asked. Alright, I'm not going to read all the questions because I tried that once before and it took me about 12 minutes. One night, walking home, you are attacked by a young man you know from Armsmaster Festo's class. You defend yourself ably and knock him unconscious. While he is out, you A. tie him up, B. slit his throat, or C. leave him with a scar. Well, if someone attacked me, I'd tie him up and leave them and turn him into the Armsmaster. Alright, the senior student in your weapons class has trounced you unmercifully for the past several years. Today is the tournament of students, and you find with dismay that you are paired against him for your first match. As you prepare, your friend approaches and offers to tell you of an injury which the senior student suffered in yesterday's sparring class, which you missed. Do you A. accept the offer, B. refuse the offer, or C. Do you A. accept the offer because you want to concentrate on the injured area, B. refuse the offer because it should be fair and honorable, or C. accept the offer just to have the knowledge in case you need it? Yeah, I'd accept it and beat this guy. A. Practicing alone, you develop a new fighting style you are very excited about. when you mention it to Arms Master Festal, I wonder if this Festal guy is actually a character in the game. He tells you that it would never work in practical combat. Do you A, use the new style in the middle of a class spar? When it works, Festal will be forced to admit its practicality. B, keep asking Festal questions, focusing on details. Eventually, he'll have to give more specific criticism. C, accept his word without question, because he's been fighting since your grandfather's day. He knows a flawed style when he sees it. I'd use it. I mean, if I made up a fighting style, hell yeah, I'd use it. Hey. On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. Do I draw my dagger and kill it? Don't interfere? Or take it to sleep and then put it somewhere where it's safe? I think I'd kill it, because if a small animal is trapped in a claw snare, it's gonna die anyway. A. The town has a lottery in which the winning chit is called. You look in shock as you won. Before you can say anything, another family walks up. You know they are extremely poor. Your family is rich and could do without the prize. Do you allow the other family to claim the prize? Take the prize because it's rightfully yours? Or split the prize with the other family? I'd split it with them, to be honest. Your father tells you one night the story of his battle at Borum Valley, where his men had routed the enemy. They would have captured them all if it not for the brave sacrifice of a young sergeant on the opposing side, who held a pass long enough for his men to retreat to safety. He had done so knowing that it would cost him his life. If you had been that man, you would have run away, held the pass also, or tried to distract the enemy. If I was that guy and I knew that sacrificing myself and holding that pass would work, and I knew that if I did that, lots of other men would live, I would hold the pass. So, B. You're hunting in the King's Hunt, a contest in which the best hunter will win riches enough to live comfortably for the rest of his or her life. You track a white stag. You're alone as you examine the stag and recognize the arrow as one fired from your friend's bow. As you retrieve the arrow for closer examination, you hear your friends arrive. Do you claim to have gotten the kill? Do you show your friends the arrow and say that your friend was the winner? Or do you try and divide the prize? No, that's dishonest. I do A. He hit the stag, he wins. A. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong one. That is wonderful. Okay. Well, I meant to press the other one. A boat you are in is suddenly caught in a tremendous whirlpool. It's this stupid font. It's not my fault. It's this weird, small-ass font that Arena uses. Alright, the current reaches an impossible velocity. The boat begins springing. You see no way out, so you do what? Pick up a bucket and begin bailing furiously. Sit back and accept your fate, or dive into the churning current. I'm not diving out of the boat. I'm just not sitting back and doing nothing. I'm trying to save myself. A. One summer afternoon, your father, Talon, gives you a chance... Isn't that the leader of the Imperial Guards? Talon? Yeah, Talon. Gives you a choice of chores. Would you work in the forge, gather herbs, or catch fish? I'd work in the forge. Arms Master... This guy's got to be a character in the game. Festal, during a lesson on strategy, remarks the best victory is to completely and totally humiliate your opponent. You know that he's been in numerous life and death conflicts and has the experience of a seasoned warrior. Do you agree? Because that your experience is not enough to justify any stance. Disagree, because you think it might be some type of test, and you don't want to be a sheep and agree. Sheep-like agreement. That's not my analogy, that's the game's. Or refuse to answer the question because you want to think on it. Well, you're supposed to say... I'm not exactly sure what you're supposed to say. but I probably wouldn't refuse if I was actually in that situation. I'd probably agree. A. Monk. Ew, no way. I don't want to be a monk. No, thank you. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave you with a cliffhanger right here, lest this video run on way too long. And I will see you later in episode 2, where I will choose my class. Bye!